Alright. I don't know what we're gonna talk about. I'm gonna be honest, I haven't talked to you in a couple days, so this is gonna be interesting. We're the most exciting people.
Aren't we?
I genuinely believe that.
She says that she's on her phone.
Okay, let's see. What do we want to talk about? I don't know. I have nothing.
I don't even know.
I have absolutely nothing. I don't know.
So you just bought the cylindrical room?
You see what I have to deal with, guys?
Oh, I have it, yeah.
He just doesn't talk to me. He talks to everyone else.
It's true.
You didn't have to point it out. You could have just let it go. You could have let me have this one. I hate you. Oh my god. Oh! We're taking new pictures next week.
Yes.
And he's
yes, we are.
So excited. Actually,
what day did we decide on? Did we decide on Friday or Saturday?
I don't care. I can do whenever.
Okay, cool.
So you tell me when, and I'm gonna just show up.
Well, because I'm trying to remember. Okay, so now I have a person that's like the weekends are like dates, which is
guys,
weird.
We're gonna talk about this because I feel like it's not talked about enough. Ladies, just don't have guy best friends. It is so dumb.
We're great, I promise.
No, okay, not even
They're
that.
really great.
Not even that. Yes, one. I genuinely love being best friends with you. I think it's the best thing that God has ever done.
I feel like it's a butt.
However, guys, ladies, listen. If none of you know, Albert has a girlfriend. Woo. I just skimmed over that so bad.
Dang.
I love you, girl. I love you, girl. Trust me. We're good. Okay, cool. I don't think I realized how challenging it was going to be when this fool decided he liked a girl. Because we talked about this last week. Like, it was a weirdly unspoken thing for us. It was like, oh, yeah. Now that you're dating, like, it's not just me and you anymore. Now she's like... And I remember...
She's a part of it.
I remember thinking, like, no, like, it's gonna be fine. Ladies, it will be fine. I promise. It's just gonna suck. For a while.
Oh. Well, okay, you're making it sound like it's terrible.
It's not the worst thing ever. No, I think it's just different. And there's nothing wrong with different. It's just, it makes things more challenging. When,
wow.
Like, how?
I said wow.
Oh, you said wow. I said, yeah, which you know I'm right. It makes things more challenging. Like, I can't just be like, hey, let's hang out. And then he'll be like, sure. Can't do that anymore.
Okay, not like that. You're making it sound bad.
No, but I can't. Like, that's just the reality. Like, one, I work a lot. And then when you don't work, you're going on dates.
Yeah.
And then when I work, you don't work. So it's like...
Yeah, it's tough. Yeah.
I feel like it might just be me and you.
I don't even think that's true. I think I've met a lot of people that even like that there's just like, yeah, it's tough to plan around having a relationship now.
Yeah.
Because like.
But I also like, and what's so interesting is I've had other friends date, and I've never had this problem. So I'm trying to figure out why now? Because here's the thing. I also realized, one, yeah, I can have, like, friends date and stuff, but I'm not trying to hang out with them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
you're not like that.
We're best friends. I'm trying to hang out with you.
I don't want to be a third wheel. Yeah.
I really don't, but I know that, like, I don't know. Like, okay, and I even said this to you last week. I was like, I'm such a quality time person that, like, when we hang out, like, I just want us to hang out. But I know that that's not the reality of the situation anymore. And, like, if something happens, that takes precedent over me and you hanging out. And that's something I'm coming to, like, understand and respect.
Yeah.
But it's like, after 5 years, I'm like, okay, this girl just came in, trying to come in at me, and she's probably gonna listen to this. I'm so sorry. I love you. You know I love you.
I was gonna say, I was like, no.
I have nothing against you. Really, it's just like,
yeah, she can be like,
does she really feel that way? No, this is all for no reason.
Yeah. I think it's funny because that reminds me of, like, what happens with, like, Marquise.
Yeah.
Because, like, before it used to just be me and Marquise, like, constantly always hanging out. And then I started making more friends because, you know, I'm a pretty personable dude, I like to think.
I'd like to believe.
I'd like to believe, you know, I started hanging out with other guys and all that stuff. And he hated it. Because I'd be like, hey, bro, like, I'm going to go hang out with this person. He'd be like, what do you mean? We were supposed to hang out this weekend. And I was like, oh, well, you said you couldn't, you know. He's like, oh, well, now I can. And I'm like, I planned something.
You can't
like,
do
everything. Yeah, like he is like,
you cancel, you cancel. That's just how it is. I'm not just going to be waiting for you.
Yeah, it's the same thing with my family. Like, I'm sorry, Dad. I love you so much. I know you're listening to this. But it's the same thing with family.
Yeah.
Because it's like, they'll be, like, talking, and they'll be like, oh, yeah, we're going to go to your sister's this weekend. So take the weekend off, and we'll all head up. And I'm like,
can't do that.
I can't do that. I have stuff to do this weekend. And they're like, what do you mean you have stuff to do? Yeah, go into
act like
your
you do
older
nothing
sisters
all the time.
Yeah, like, I was like, who was I talking? I think I was talking to my mom, and she was like, what do you mean you have something? You're never busy. And I was like, what?
Wow.
I was like, I'm constantly doing stuff.
You're like, Mom, I love you.
Yeah, it was weird. It was funny though, but it's like I love him to death.
It's an adjustment. It's hard.
Yeah, it's definitely an adjustment, and it's definitely something that people have to get used to. You know, like it's like
obviously like ladies, girls, females,
women.
You'll get used to it eventually. But I feel like it'll get better. Like, I don't know. I genuinely don't know if it'll get
better. As time goes on, it'll get better.
I don't know that though, so I can't say that. Because then I'm lying. Oh. No. I feel like... Also, this is another thing. Your security and everything should not come from your best friend. So, like, make sure you have other things outside of that. So that when you or them are in a relationship, you don't feel just dropped.
Yeah. 100%. It doesn't make any sense.
No.
You know?
And I think it works for us that, like, you don't live here. Because we have, like, two separate things that we do. Like, we have our own lives and stuff, but, like, at the end of the day, like...
Yeah, like, I think, like, and I tell this to, like, brothers who want to move out but are afraid to because of their families and all that stuff. Like, I'm like, listen, like, I'm like, because they're like, you know, I want to spend time with them and be with them. Like, what if I'm their only chance at becoming a disciple? And I'm like, that's totally fair.
Yeah.
That's a totally fair mentality. That's a fair mentality to think about, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, but, like, my biggest thing is, like, talking to them and being like, yeah, but what about the times that you spend with them when you're out of the house?
Yeah.
That means more to them, you know? Like, the times that I've spent with my parent and my little sister since I moved out have been more rich.
Oh,
because it's like, say it again?
Absolutely, because it's like, one, you look forward to those more, because you're not with them all the time.
Yeah, that, and it's like, oh, he set
aside time.
Yeah. Jesus.
I knew what you meant.
You knew what I meant. It's okay.
Well,
the viewers won't, but
I'm
it's
like,
okay.
Me and Kayla, we even talked to my dad about this. We were like, I feel like we will appreciate and respect you and Mom more. Because
100%.
Yeah, because we're not here.
Yeah, you won't be day in, day out with them anymore, so you won't see, like, the little flaws, and you won't be like, oh, you're so this,
I won't
or you're
get
so that,
angry or whatever. It's like, I'm gonna appreciate them as my parents more, and I feel like our relationship, especially when me and Kayla didn't live at home, I feel like our relationship with them was so much better. Like, our communication was so, like, I wanted to talk to them. Like, I wanted to, like, know how things were going. Like, it wasn't like I felt obligated to have that relationship with them. And so...
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's so true. Because that's just how it is.
Yeah, amen. But I do feel like, going back to, like, I think having something outside of your best friend.
Yeah.
Because I think, obviously, like, I would probably go insane if my whole world was, like, our friendship. Like, that would be, first of all, be so weird. Because I'm like, I don't know. To me, I've always had other things. And so my relationships have never been where my security or my foundation in who I am come from. Especially my friendships, not necessarily, like, my family. Like, my friendships outside of that. And so it's like, okay, what is something that makes me happy? What am I doing that makes me happy? Because eventually, to be honest, like, they always say, like, some people are here for a season, some people are here just for, a lesson that you're supposed to learn. Like, not everyone is supposed to stay in your life for an extended amount of time. And so if when every human being came into my life, latched onto that like it was the end of the world, like, I would be broken every single time somebody left my life. And I'm still here.
Yeah.
So it's like making sure that you have something just for you. And I think that that's, in some sense, in a way, like, I think it goes back to me and you look forward to, like, our hangouts because we have less time, in a sense.
Yeah.
Where, like, we don't hang out all the time and we don't talk all the time. But when we do, it's like, one, I have a headache from laughing so hard every single time. And I don't have a voice because we scream Paramore and crap the whole time. And I'm just like...
It's the best way to do it, you know?
Guys, that was literally what we did last week.
Literally.
We didn't film a podcast because we didn't want to. And then we drove down PCH for like 45 minutes.
45 minutes just singing.
Just singing really loudly. And it's like, I appreciate and I, like, look forward to those more because I know... Not in a bad way, but I know that they're, like, far and few between because, one, I'm busy and you're busy.
Yeah. And, like it's just the reality.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, it's just the reality of saying, like...
Of being an adult.
Yeah, like, we're both really busy humans.
Yeah. We're adults, guys. Oh, my God.
Yeah, which is weird to say.
I don't like that. That makes me uncomfy. You being an adult?
It's true.
Ain't it?
Well, I'm going to be 20 next year.
Ew.
Right?
No!
Yeah, dude.
Stay out of the 20s.
Right? That's so weird.
Ew, I don't like that. That's weird. But, yeah. Again, just make sure you are taking into consideration, like, yourself. And you are what's most important.
Heck yeah.
Besides God, but, like, that's self-explanatory.
Yeah, your relationship with God is
oh my gosh, I have to tell you. Okay, we can leave this in. I'm totally fine with that.
Dead. I am, ¿cómo se dice? Dead.
That's my girlfriend. She's dead.
Oh wait, so never mind.
No, don't make that joke. She might listen to this.
I feel like she would take it seriously, and I would have felt so bad.
Don't make that joke.
I love you. I love you so much. I'm gonna keep saying it so you actually believe it one time.
Oh my gosh, she's so funny, dude.
The fact that you knew.
Yeah, I was like, don't make that joke. Don't make that joke. I was like, she'll take it seriously.
I know.
Don't do that.
Oh, honey, I love you. I love you so much. Oh my gosh.
Great. She's fantastic.
Anyway, so last night I went to a fire. What are you doing?
I was appreciating my girlfriend.
Guys, this is what I'm talking about.
I'm a mushy guy. You know this. I don't know why you act like this is a new thing.
No. This is a new thing in the last 3 months, okay?
Okay, that, specifically is a new thing. But me being a mushy guy is not new.
No, not with me! You literally are the biggest hard butt I have ever met when it comes to me.
Yeah, that's true.
And I feel like that's not fair.
Well, it's like when I have conversations with like brothers who are like, hey, like I'm thinking of doing this stupid decision. Like that side of my spiritual side where I'm just like,
maybe don't.
Maybe let's not do that and you be smart and not
be dumb.
Yeah, and not be dumb, So
I guess that's just saying that I make more stupid decisions than most people.
Hey, it came out of your mouth.
Okay. Well, guys, this has been fun. I'm pretty sure every podcast I've said that.
Oh, this has been fun.
Guys,
so
this might be our last
episode. So this is the show I watch. It's called Talks Machina, and it's like this online. It's like basically like a discussion show, sort of like what The Walking Dead was to the Talking Dead to The Walking Dead. Yeah, my bad. And so it's hilarious.
I know what you meant.
Because like one of them, they'll be like, oh, what was he saying? So he'll always say like at the end, he'll be like, "That's all the time we have." But like when the contestants like annoy him, he'll be like, "That's all the time we have." And he'll go on to the next question. It's really funny to me. Because that's what it reminds me of.
I love that it's funny to you.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, that
hilarious.
Sounded so disingenuous. I love that it is funny to you.
That sounded more disingenuous than your first attempt.
When am I ever actually genuine when it comes to weird things that you talk to me about?
Oh. I don't even know.
Exactly.
I can't eat that. I don't know.
Okay, so last night I went to a fire worship night.
Ooh.
Because
without me?
Okay, first of all, it was here.
No, whatever. I get it.
Do you have things?
It's cool.
Nights?
No.
Don't you have Bible talk or
it's cool.
something?
No, whatever. I don't even care.
Well, there's one next Wednesday.
No. It's cool. No, who even cares? Not me. Whenever I get to talk like that, I always feel like Cusco.
No, it's fine. Who cares? I don't care. I don't care. It's fine. I literally wanted to hit you so hard.
What scene is that? No, he like throws the rock.
Yeah.
He like throws the rock at his head. He's like, oh, I don't know. Someone was throwing it. Wasn't me. Like that's literally what it felt like.
Guys, also, you're welcome to come next week.
It's cool.
Hey, we're done.
Cares?
The joke is over.
She said it's gone. She said, get over it.
Get over yourself. We're moving on. Whoa. Okay, so I went to a fire worship night last night. And this week has been really weird. First of all, we had some, like, strange things and, like, sad stuff happen this week.
Yes.
And so Wednesday just felt like, alright, I just need some time, like, with me and Jesus. And
Amen.
So me and my friend Alvin went to worship night.
Alvin. What a guy.
He said,
he went to worship night?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
He normally will come to Bible talk with me, but for some reason I was like, I really need to just, like, be with Jesus and, like, be in his presence.
Amen.
So I need to go to a worship night. And my friend Marina and her husband lead a worship night every Wednesday. And I was like, oh my God. So we went, and it was so good. And I was just like, I just felt like so many things. Like, one, as we're doing this, I have the worst stress headache, but I also feel like it's good. Because one, oh, also, I know that they're not going to listen to this, so I really don't care. I had lunch. I knew I was having lunch today with some people that I...
Don't like.
No.
Hate.
No, that's a really strong word. I wasn't necessarily looking...
Loathe entirely.
I'm really trying, you guys. I'm really trying.
You gotta know the movie that's from.
I do. But you said it wrong. You have to growl more.
Loathe entirely. So good. Such a good actor. Oh my gosh.
Anyways, I knew I was going to have lunch today with some people that I didn't necessarily want to fake being happy around.
Oop.
Which I felt like that was kind of the vibe. Or fake that I, like, wanted to be there. Like, I really didn't want to do that. So I was like, alright, God, I just need to, like, get some time, like, really good time with you and just be refreshed and, like, feel really, like, on my best whatever. And so I was like, I felt so good. I left, and then, like, somebody had to ruin it, and it was fine. And then I woke up today, and I was like, alright, like, I can do this. And then I got there. And,
she said, I can't do this.
I didn't want to. I'm gonna be honest.
That's fair.
As I'm driving, like, this is kind of what we do. I'm just gonna, like, be 100% real with y'all. Like, there is no discernment within this podcast. I parked. I ended up parking next to one of them. And as I'm walking, I'm just like praying. I'm like, God, you know my heart. You know I don't want to do this. I don't want to be here. I don't want to spend the next hour with these people. Like, I just don't.
Yeah, that's totally fair.
And so I got there. I put on my big fake smile. And just sucked it up. And the worst part is, one of them called me afterwards and was like, are you okay? And I was like, I'm gonna be honest. No. I didn't, I literally said, I almost texted him this morning saying, to be honest, I don't want to go to lunch with you guys. And he was like, seriously? I was like, yeah, I really didn't. I didn't want to go. Because at the end of the day, like, I wanted to go pick up food and go back to work. Like, I just didn't want to be there. And he was like, is it because of me? Like, I was like, no, not necessarily you. But it was just the entire situation. Like, so, and that whole relationship with that person is just very complicated for me. And so I have to, like, be nice.
You want to say hi to her?
Hi!
I'm sorry I'm taking for like 15 minutes.
You're fine.
Okay, you hear me?
She said you're fine. I have you in the mic.
Oh, okay. Oh, thank you. How's your day been, Ari?
I realize she can't hear me.
Great.
She can hear you.
Oh, good!
I love that. I'm excited to get this
Put it like this.
episode. Yeah.
They are.
She can't see what she looks like, can she?
She cannot see what she looks like.
What I look like?
Well, okay, so I have her on my Beats, but the mic for an iPhone is up here on the top, so I have to put the Beats on here on the. You can probably see it on my shadow. Hold on. There.
Oh, look at me.
Yeah, so that's you. You look like a weird little DJ.
Oh my god. Oh wait, do I have to like tell her to not
Hold
listen
on,
to
she's
this?
asking something.
Oh.
What happened?
Do I have to tell her to not listen to this one?
Maybe not. You know, just disclosure. It was funny because it was just funny because like a part of this specific podcast was relationships. Was our relationship. Mm-hmm. And how it affects me and Ari's friendship. But it was just funny because like there was one part because you sent me a snap.
Why are you throwing me the bus,
I have to say, it was so funny.
It was a
joke.
joke.
I'm brain dead. And then she was like, oh, who is that? I was like, oh, it's my girlfriend. You know, she's dead. And she was like, oh, that means I get all my time with you back.
First of all, no, I didn't actually make the joke.
Shit, hold on. Yeah, you probably would. Oh my god, she's laughing. Did you hear what she said? She said, don't worry, Ari, I'd be acting the same way if you were taking all his time.
See, Carl knows. She's freaking on it.
Oh my gosh. No, don't worry. No, we just talk. That's literally like all our podcasts are. It's like we don't really have structure. We just talk until one of us is bored of talking, and then we're like, all right, guys, that's the end of.
Oh my god, we forgot to do our intro.
We should probably do that, huh? We might want to. Do you want to do it really quick?
Oh my god.
All right, go for it really quick. Hold on one second. Go for it.
Alright, hi everyone. Welcome back to Conventionally Unstable. Hi Key, we are, how many minutes in? 27 minutes!
We're 27 minutes in and we forgot to do our intro.
I just thought, oh, we should probably do our intro.
We're professionals, I promise.
We're so good at this, guys.
We're great at this.
Wow, 27 minutes of talking crap. And I just thought, oh, we should probably
That's hilarious.
do that.
Don't worry, it's on me too. I completely forgot.
Oh my god, I don't care. We're the best podcasters ever. Oh my god. Well, thanks for coming back. I'm sure by now you've left.
She wants to do.
High key forgot to record our intro, and we've been recording for half an hour.
I'm trying to get okay with it. Huh? Yeah, like YouTube.
And he's freaking FaceTiming his girlfriend. Like, we're really good at this.
Essentially, just like a YouTube video. Yeah, I'm excited.
I'm glad you're excited.
Ooh. Oh. Yeah. So
And guys, if you couldn't tell,
well, okay, so what he would have to do is
his girlfriend,
he'd have to
so I'm
overlay it,
sitting
but
here on my phone.
he'd have to play almost exactly what they're playing, which is not going to make it.
And this is kind of story of. This is literally what I was talking about at the beginning of our podcast. Priorities.
Yeah.
Man, screw that fool. It's fake news.
Oh my god.
What the?
How am I fake news?
Don't die. Who's hitting you? Go beat him up.
Okay, so you're upset with me.
I don't think he can hear me.
It's weird having her on it's weird having you on call and then having her right next to me because I know I'm gonna hear crap about it for being mushy afterwards. Yeah, I have to. Like even like when we like signed what we typically sign, I was like, she's fluent in sign. I was like, don't do that. Be nice.
She said no time. She just said you want to play today or tonight. You want to play tonight?
He's signing to me.
I signed her.
And he thinks that.
I have a left hand.
Yo!
Dude, did I send you the video?
First of all,
I love you.
thank you. Second of all, ladies, this is literally what I was talking about! Why did God bless me so hard with the perfect example? Because, guys, that was a good 10 minutes! But you know what happens? You sit here patiently and just listen to music and just be in your feelings because said human on the other side doesn't have the attention span to do two things at once.
Fair. So deep in my feelings. What he's saying really like me.
Okay.
Can't control the anxiety.
Is there anything you want to talk about? Since you talked about my crazy.
Literally anything.
You can't do that because you literally put it on me every freaking time. We're just gonna sit in silence
Anything.
at this point.
Oh, Liam is Astrid? What? Very cool.
Let's talk about how
Wait,
this
check.
fool wanted me to watch a show with him because he was scared to watch it by himself.
And we haven't been able to watch it.
We haven't even finished it! Because guess who has other things that are more important than hanging out with me?
I thought you said you were okay with it.
This is what I'm dealing with, guys!
We're so dumb.
I need to yell about it because no one lets me. Oh my
The
God.
funniest thing though is that it's like, as the person who you complain to a lot of the time, it's very funny being on the receiving end of the complaints.
Right?
Being
I
like,
don't think
wow,
I ever
I can't
complain
like,
about you.
God, yeah, like I can't believe he did that to you. Oh wait, that's me. Like,
He's like, oh wait, I have to actually like take that because that's
like,
me.
oh wait, that's actually me. Oops,
I did that.
my bad. My bad.
I literally just texted somebody or I Snapchatted somebody and I was like, you will never believe what just happened. And he was like, what? I was like, we recorded our podcast for a half an hour and I forgot to do the intro. And he was like, oh, no. And I was like, yep. We are so good at this. We are professionals.
Don't you just love how dumb we are?
Okay, here's the thing though. I feel like we kind of just like jumped into this. Like it was on my heart. Apparently.
Yeah, like I don't think we stopped. Like we were just like, all right, let's talk about this. You know, like
It wasn't really like there was no reason. There was no like, I want to talk about this because I'm mad at you. It was just like, let's just talk about this because ladies, just don't have guys be your best friend. I know that they tell you it's easier. It's not.
How dare you? We're
First of all, no, you're not. Your species is not. Not you specifically.
Neither is yours.
I'm aware. I have never claimed us. I don't take responsibility for us. We suck. Okay?
It's true.
Also, I also feel like neither of us had the option of being best friends, so we kind of just got stuck with it.
Fair.
So I didn't really have a
Harsh,
say.
but fair.
Hey, this is both ways here, though. Like, you got stuck with me, and I got stuck with you. So, like, that's just kind of how this works. But they always, like, I grew up, obviously, hanging out with boys. And they always told me that it was easier because there's less drama. Let's point out the fact that I have cried more as having you as my best friend than ever. So...
That's me, guys.
Maybe it's just you.
Sorry.
Maybe
Who
it's
was
just...
I talking to?
Maybe it's just you.
Literally, yeah, like, I think, yeah.
I just got the one person in the whole world
Who's really good at making people
who
cry.
just really is
I
really
am
good at, like, one.
Freaking-tastic, yeah.
Not even making people cry. I think just making them feel some type of way where they cry.
Oh, 1,000%. I've been in conversations with people where they're like, I've never met you before. Why am I crying?
Yeah.
I don't know, dog. I said one thing to you and suddenly you start.
You're like,
And
homie, I
suddenly
got
you started
nothing.
crying. Yeah, like literally, like who was I talking to?
I don't know.
I was talking. I think it was at like college retreat or something like that.
Did you call it college?
And I was talking to somebody. Or campus retreat. Ooh. Yeah, so I was at campus retreat, and so yeah, like we were like I was talking to somebody like I literally met that day. Oh no, that time I met Chase, one of my closest friends, the guy who everybody was like, you guys are siblings or twins.
That's because you look related. Yeah, I got that.
Because we look, because we look related.
I don't know if I would say like twins. I would be like, you look similar.
No, people were like, "You guys look like twins," and I was like,
I
"Sure."
would never say that.
How would I look it up?
I think after a while, I was like, "I don't care. He's a great guy, and if he's my twin,
You're like, I don't
if he's
even
my
care.
twin,
Hold on.
I was like,
hold on.
I'd be honored to have him as my twin."
There was a sound on TikTok
Oh,
that
do
reminds
you see
me
it?
of that. They hit
Do you
me
see
with
what I
this
sent you?
one. And it don't even hurt anymore. I don't even have any feelings.
Feelings.
That's literally
That
you.
would make me laugh really freaking hard, because it's like when I tell you this man is delicious, he made me. I was like,
Oh my
that
god.
would be-
I'm trying to
That's what
find
it says.
it.
No, I know which one you're talking about.
It's just so funny. I just want to listen to it.
Feelings so deep in my feelings. No, this ain't really
Doesn't even hurt.
lying.
At this point, I'm numb. There's no feelings, so you can't even hurt me.
Feelings.
That's like you.
Joe, man.
That's you and Chase.
Hey, lied
That,
about it.
Ah! Hello. Hello.
remember, this is a family-friendly thing. I can't even remember what we're
Is
making.
it, though?
Podcast. Kinda.
Okay.
Hopefully.
I don't think I did anything that wasn't.
No, I'm not saying that.
What did you send
What?
me?
Oh, uh-oh.
You were just watching the video. Made me wanna. That would make me laugh.
She posted a video the other day where she was like,
Are you serious right now?
Who did?
that same girl.
Alright,
She
how do I
posted a
go?
video
Oh,
and
okay.
she was like, oh my gosh, this man's walking by my house. Oh my gosh. And literally, I was dead. I was like, me?
You're like, is that another
I've
version
done
of
that.
moi?
Oh, wait.
I'm like, alright, man.
I do that.
I do that. Okay.
That's one of my favorite vines. So dumb. Ha ha ha. I do
guess.
that.
Oh, okay, hold on. Since we're on the topic of male-female best friendships, let's see.
Okay. Oh, my.
Ooh,
I'm just gonna sing super off key today
that's fine.
because I can.
I feel that. Let's see. You are going to confirm or deny each one of these when it comes to our friendship. This says 10 things everyone with an opposite sex best friend knows to be true.
Okay.
The first one I
You
read
think
and
it's
I
me?
already laughed because I was like, why is this
Oh,
something we
God.
talk about all the time?
Okay.
Alright. Number 1.
Okay.
We love each other. As friends. But we are not attracted to each other.
Yes. Oh my gosh. We talked about
Guys.
this before, even on this podcast.
Guys. It's
where
not
we would-
it's not a
Oh,
thing.
you hear someone?
It's not
It
at
will,
all.
it will never be a thing.
Talking to
Period. Okay. that's as much as we're gonna go into that.
Period.
Hey, boo.
Number 2.
No Man's Sky.
No Man's Sky.
Oh god, see, this is what we deal with.
What's that mean?
Continue.
Number 2. Our friendship isn't a threat to our romantic relationships.
1000%.
1,000. Okay,
At literally
But like,
20 minutes ago.
right?
say that.
Wait for it. It gets better.
Okay.
Number 3. But
What's wrong with that?
some romantic partners just won't understand.
I don't understand
Uh,
that either.
I guess.
Cause think about like, if like okay,
Well, then I guess I'm that.
if
too.
I end up dating somebody, they're not gonna understand why me and you are so close and like why I tell you everything. They're gonna want me to talk to them.
I don't know. I don't think.
but I feel like it's different because you're the guy. I feel like it won't be as much so like your girlfriend doesn't trust you. It's my eventual boyfriend won't trust me because I'm going to another guy.
I guess.
Does that make sense? Okay. But they're not gonna understand. Like, they're not gonna understand why. They're just gonna be mad that like I'm not talking to them.
Going to them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
But like Maria wouldn't do that.
I feel like it's also funny because it depends on the person. Like me and Maria have had actual conversations of like, hey, this discourages me. Like I remember like she was asking me like about like if she could post about her guy friends. And I was like, yeah, I don't really care. Like, I was like, I hope that you're not, like, falling for him, like, type of thing. And I'll be praying that you're not falling for him.
Oh, good Lord.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm like, obviously, I'm allowed to feel like that, but I was like, I'm not going to stop you. That's ridiculous, Yeah.
And it's like, it's individual to each relationship, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. And obviously, if like, either one of our significant others has been hurt by that in the past, it's going to be more of an issue. But if they haven't, then we're going to hope that, like, the trust is on fleek. Ew, I hated that I said that.
And it's also, like the people that we choose, like, type of thing. Like, I feel like if Maria were different in that way, I wouldn't have wanted to be with her.
Yeah.
Like that's why I really, really like that about her, is that she's, like, have fun with your sister friends.
Yeah.
I'll let you know when I'm struggling.
When I'm having a problem.
Yeah.
And
when I'm having a
problem.
Guys,
we already addressed our friendship with her specifically too.
Oh, 1,000.
So like we set it up to succeed. Because
literally,
I never want her to ever feel uncomfortable, and if she has a problem, I want her to feel like she can talk to either of us about it.
Yeah.
Because we both respect her enough to hear what she has to say if she has a problem. That's what it is. Period. Okay, next one. This I would say I don't feel as much about this, but I feel like it could be a thing before you started dating.
Okay.
Everyone who doesn't know us assumes that we're dating.
Yeah, 1,000%.
Right?
Even now.
Right. And it says, or that you're secretly in love and just haven't told each other yet.
Oh my gosh, that one's the most annoying one.
I'm like,
my own mom asked me that. I was like, Mom, what the heck?
You're like, Mom, I love you.
Weird.
And I love Ari. But what?
Yeah. Like, I was like, I love Ari like I love my sisters.
Right?
I was like, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell those people.
I'm like, Mom, we're going to address this once and for all right here on this podcast, so everyone, whoever has any problem, can just come back to this and refer to this.
Literally, we're just going to have it like on business cards, and it's just going to be like, so you and out.
Here.
Go there.
Listen to this podcast.
Yeah, please. Like and subscribe.
Mom. I love you with all of my heart. I don't love your son like that.
Yeah, I feel like your mom, like, when we were at the camping trip, I was like, she
for sure assumed something.
That's so funny.
And I was like,
that's so funny to me, though.
I was like, know he's dating, though.
Wow.
Like,
yeah. Like, what's her face? I can't remember her name. She's the sweetest woman on earth. There you go. Yeah, like when she was like, "Oh, wait, are you guys?"
And we
were like, "No." She was like, "Yeah," and I was like, "That's so sweet. Thank you, Sherry, for thinking that, though." Like I didn't even know what to say. Like I was like,
I can at least like, I feel like we're so confident in our own friendship that like when people say that, we just laugh now.
Yeah.
But I feel like at the beginning, I got like mad. I was like, how dare you?
How dare you? He's amazing, but no.
I'm like, how dare you think that about me? Like.
Yeah. Like,
now I look back, I'm like, wow, like, thank you. I feel so, like, encouraged that you think that Albert would ever date me.
Oh my gosh. You're dumb. Oh my gosh.
I'm
You're
so
ridiculous.
funny, guys. Now, every time somebody asks me, that's what I'm gonna say.
That's what you're gonna say. Like, wow, thank you so much for
Wow,
thinking that they
guys,
would choose me.
The fact
Wow.
that you think I'm good enough.
Oh god. Don't say that. I'll feel so bad. And I know you're saying it just to make me feel bad.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh,
Oh my god, I'm
gracious.
dead. Oh my gosh. Okay, anyways, we have like 3 more. Alright. Number
Alright,
7.
go for it.
Well-meaning people will inevitably ask eye-rolling questions. For example, like,
Okay, I was
oh
gonna
my
say
gosh,
define
you guys are
eye-rolling.
so cute together. Why don't you date?
God. So Sherry. Point of case Sherry.
Rachel,
Right. Oh my god.
my mom,
That still to me is the funniest crap ever
dude,
with Rachel.
love her.
And she was like, you know, he's about the same age.
You know, like,
Yeah,
you guys
I
are the
would.
same age difference as me and Caesar. Cool.
I thought for the longest time that was kind of taboo.
Why?
Because I don't know, like Mark always thought it was weird. So when we were growing up, he'd be like, yeah, like my mom's older than my dad. And I was like, oh dang. But the way that he'd always said it always made me feel as though it was like
Like, it was bad.
not wrong. Yeah, like kind of like that. So I was like, but everybody loves them.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, you know, just not a lot of people know. And I was like, okay.
Yeah.
So he was always funny to me.
Oh my gosh. I just think it's so funny that, one, our friendship started because you liked somebody else.
Literally.
And, like,
Our entire friendship.
how does that translate into
This.
this?
And the funny thing though, this is the really, really funny thing, is I'm still kind of friends with that person.
I know.
Like, I don't talk to them a lot anymore. You know, like, after that whole thing went down, like, I was just like,
Fire.
yeah, you know, I'm good.
Takes
You
some
know?
time.
Which is totally fine.
What's so interesting to me is I look back at that and, like, I think it's so funny because I always look at every situation, I'm like, alright, so what did God do with that?
Yeah.
God made us best friends with that.
We
That's
became
what
best
he did.
friends. Quite literally. That is literally, I think, the only thing that came out of that.
Yeah. Nothing bad
And-
really came out of it.
Self-confidence, I guess.
And, like, you just got stuck with crazy.
Accurate.
So, there it is.
Very.
Okay, we have 2 more. And we're
Alright,
almost
go
at an
for it.
hour, so then we Gucci.
Gucci.
Okay, number 9. It's possible
Okay.
to be affectionate with your best friend in a completely platonic way.
Yes.
Yes!
1000%.
Oh. 10 problems only males who have female best friends will understand.
Okay. Go for it.
I have to make sure that these actually apply
They're
to
family
you.
friendly?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, 1, that they're family friendly, and 2, that they apply to me. That makes sense. But also, I mean, this is like talking about like people in the world, you know?
Exactly. That's why I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh. So,
I'm like, some of these.
the first ones definitely don't apply to us, period. So, like, cool. And then the third one doesn't apply because you are not traditionally masculine, which we talked about last week. So it doesn't count. And I don't see you enough to take your sweaters, so that doesn't count.
Nope, but my girlfriend does. She
But
has 2 of them.
she does it for me. Advice?
She will not give them back. She literally, you know that meme of like the Bugs Bunny one where it's like the communist sign
Yes.
behind it? Literally, I was like, hey, can I have my sweater back? And she was like, you mean our sweater? And I was like, first of all,
No. That's not what I
cute,
mean.
but stop that.
Okay. Advice inevitably becomes overdramatic.
Yeah, I would say that. Yeah. I would say that.
And that's on period.
No, period.
It's on period. I can't say this anymore because you're dating.
Nice.
Because it literally says Okay, no, I can assume this before you were dating.
Okay.
I will assume that I am the plus one for everything.
Yeah, 1000%.
We already talked about this. Your parents will always think you're dating regardless of evidence otherwise.
Yep.
Oh.
Come on.
When I have a boyfriend, he's going to hate you.
He did.
Okay, you hated him. Sit down.
That's accurate. But there's a whole different story as to why I hated him.
Oh my gosh.
He's an angry man.
I wonder if this is why you are... No, I feel like it's because you have sisters. But I feel like this doesn't help either. But I'm definitely more of like a bro girl than a girly girl.
A bruh? Yeah.
Yeah.
You're definitely more of a bruh girl than
like a girl.
Girl.
So it says you're more in touch with your feminine side.
I need slaves.
Which isn't bad.
It isn't bad. I think I've always disliked when people say feminine side. I think
I'm not
what
a
they
fan
mean
of
to
that.
say is just like in touch with your emotions.
Yeah,
you know?
Just let it be.
And like, yeah, that's really all it is, you know. Yeah, I definitely think that comes from having sisters.
I think it's from having sisters. I think it's also from... I'm not even going to take credit for that one because it ain't me, guys. He was like that before we were friends, so...
Yeah, I was going to say, like I've always been really in touch with my emotions.
Which has been really great because I'm not.
Which is ironic.
I know.
Because a lot of times it's very opposite friendships that are opposite sex.
Well, because when we talked about it, like growing up, I was the one that like everyone depended on, and so I couldn't talk about it.
Yeah.
So a lot of my feelings are suppressed or put aside because I feel like everyone else's feelings are more important than mine.
Which is funny because I had a similar situation, but I still found ways to talk about my feelings.
Yeah.
Whether that was literally to like a door, my feelings would be said, you know.
Which is great, and I feel like that helped you a lot.
Yeah, it still does.
Yeah.
It's like at first I thought I was always talking to like the air, but then I realized I was talking to God, and so then I realized that He's the one who wanted to listen to my feelings. To the Father. You know how it goes.
Talking to the voices in my head.
Aren't we always?
Yes.
Who's that? I was talking to my parents because they like found out that my sister was struggling with mental health stuff, and that's the end of the matter. But what the? I have a door. Why does it say I don't have a door?
Are you gonna complete your story, or do you want to save this for another day?
Hold on, sorry. What is going on here?
Because I have to go clean my dishes.
Oh. My house got... I have no energy. What was I saying?
I don't know. Something about your sister.
Oh, yeah. And they were, like, talking about, like, how, you know, like, how they were nervous for her, like, struggling and stuff like that. And I was like, listen. If I can get through a day with my demons, so can she.
Y'all need to have them come talk to me.
Yeah, like I was like, I don't even know what to say to that because I was like, if I can get through it, she can get through it, you know.
I also I'm not saying that like saying that is bad, but I also think like I can't compare my struggles or her struggles with each other
to anybody.
So like I don't really know what she's going through, but I can say like confidently like I as a human being who struggled so much growing up, I made it through that. But
that's what I'm saying. Like I'm like yeah, like.
But I also can't say because I did it, you can do it. Like I don't know that.
I think that's funny that you say that because I have the opposite opinion, and it's like if one human can do something, then another human should be able to. You know.
Yeah, but we're not all wired the same.
Like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm like, it means that you as a species are capable to. Doesn't mean that it'll be as easy for you individually.
Yeah.
No, not at all. You know.
As a human being, you are able to do anything with God.
Yeah, literally.
But the problem is, a lot of them want to do it
Don't.
without God, and so that's when it gets harder. And that's when people feel like they can't do things. So it's like, okay, well, why don't you try to do it the easy way? But again, it's releasing control of the situation.
Yeah, there's always caveats to everything. Of like, okay, well, God can help you, but you have to let go of control.
Yeah.
And for some reason, especially like in our Western culture, like that is probably the toughest thing. And if I'm being honest, that reminds me of like the story of the young rich ruler.
Oh yeah.
And that reminds me of like a lot of Western people's mentalities.
Oh, absolutely.
Of just like, Lord, I've been like this my entire life. I volunteered this entire thing. I did this, I did that. He's like, wow, that's awesome. But one thing you lack.
However,
and it's like, yeah. He's like, there's just one thing, man.
Yeah.
You crave control. I don't know why I had an alarm on.
I was like, that was all you, fam.
Yeah, I was like, I have no clue why my alarm went off right now, but amen, I guess.
We're at an hour.
You want to keep rolling or what?
We can just give
or do you
me.
Want to just talk?
Just give me a couple minutes, okay?
Okay.
I'm gonna let you play your game, and then I'm gonna go clean the dishes. I'll be right back.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna go pee.
Okay.
So
This is our break.
one sec.
I chimed in with the happiest people ever heard of. Closing the gosh dang door. No, it's much better to face these kinds of things with a sense of poison rationality. We're done recording, right?
We can be.
Do you want to be?
I don't know. Do you have anything else you want to talk about?
I don't know. Do you?
I feel like we talked about our relationship to the extent that we can.
Probably. How people think that we're in a relationship.
So basically, if you've made it to the end, this entire podcast is us trying to convince all of you.
Literally. Those of you who listen.
Those of you who listen that care.
It's true.
We're not dating.
We are in
We
fact
have never
not.
dated. We will never date.
No, dude.
Nope.
I'm talking like.
I think that covers it.
I think that's about covering it right now.
We're killing it. I love you.
We are. Love
You're
you
like,
too.
Ariella, that didn't help.
How dare you?
That didn't help our
What?
case.
What was the last thing you said to me? What was it that made me laugh so hard? Because I was like, Ariella, are you trying to pursue me? What's going on here? It was
I
very one of
said
the
I
podcasts.
want to be very intentional with our time.
Oh, intentional with our time right now. And I was like, where are you trying?
You said, Ariella, are you trying to pursue me? And I was like,
You trying to pursue me?
don't tell anyone.
She said, shut up.
I said, we're not supposed to talk about it.
We're not supposed to talk about it. That's why we had this podcast.
Hello.
What am I doing? Okay, so I gotta.
Somebody's gonna think that that's serious. Oh no.
Oh gosh.
Oh no.
I take it back.
Guys, I'm not pursuing
Please.
Albert.
She is in fact not.
I am
If
pursuing
anything,
Jesus.
she's running away.
I would never do that. But no, I would.
Yeah. I was like, yeah, you definitely would.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do about it? What's up?
Oh my gosh. Anyways,
But you are-
thank you guys for sticking through this stupid. It's been interesting. We hope you had a great time. If you would like to
Yes.
follow us on social media, please see the screen in front of you.
Oh god, were you a flight attendant?
There are 6 exits. 2 in the front, 2 in the back,
You idiot.
and 2 on the sides. Please exit in an orderly fashion.
Doing the hand motions. You can't see it because we don't do video, guys.
One day. Not right now. One day.
One day. When I have a room to do it in.
anyways, it's been fun. We will see you guys next week. I'm actually shocked that we're actually doing this because we never record anymore.
Yeah, literally.
If you want to check out our previous podcasts, I will link them in the description below. Wow, I am on it. Okay, have a great week. Okay, bye.
Bye bye.